Caliper Analytics. What is IMS Caliper Analytics? Why do we need this specification and how to build a solution using IMS Caliper Analytics? Hi guys, my name is Jamneek and I have been working as a technology consultant for AgTech tool industry for more than 20 years, so I'm not going to waste it. In today's webinar, you are going to learn what is Caliper Analytics, why do we need Caliper Analytics specs, then deep dive into Caliper Analytic, like Caliper Analytic event model, Caliper Analytic predefined profiles, and how to send message, in a form of event. Okay, so let's first understand what is Caliper Analytic. So IMS has provided a technical specification to capture most of the learning interaction happening on the various learning platform as well as on learning tools. Learning platform like LMS, School Portal, and learning tools like assessment or assignment engine or ebook engines. Once the data is captured, a decision-making dashboard can be made to promote learner success. And those kind of dashboard can be presented to student, instructor, researcher, or anybody who is interested in to see the results. Now let's understand why do we need Caliper Analytics specs. Okay, if we want to understand learner behavior and content usage, we have to capture information, and we need to capture information, specific to various type of context like assignment, ebook, and so on. Then we have to store learning events in some kind of learning event repository. And then we can build learning and analytic application based on the captured learning events. So like the way we are seeing over here, we can build this kind of dashboard built on the captured data. In Caliper, we get ready-made defined vocabulary for common events like assessment related events, ebook related events, media related events, session related event, and so on. So we don't need to reinvent the vocabulary to capture this kind of information. In Caliper, there are around 15 profiles and there are around 80 actions, which are just ready-made available. Okay, let's deep dive into Caliper architecture and specification. So as a Caliper analytic, there are three key components. The first one is event model, how to capture something. Then there are profiles, there are 15 profiles, predefined profiles, and then there is a physical model of event, which is a JSON-based message. So let's first understand event model. So basically, Caliper Analytics is tracking every message based on action, and each action is wrapped around an event. An event has three key parts: actor, action, and object. Actor means who, action means what, and where is object. So actor could be like student, instructor, action could be assignment completed, and object could be the particular assignment. So now let's understand analytics profile. So to capture learners information, there are lots of profiles. Some profiles are very specific for specific type of activity, like for example assignment and activities. We have an assessment profile, like assessment completed, assessment started, and so on. Then we have assignable profile, like assignment sent, assignment submitted. Then we have form profile, like message sent, message read, and so on. Then we have a grading profile, any activity which requires a grading. So we have grading, submitted, and so on. So these are the categories. This one is a category for assignment and activities related profile. The next set of profiles are instructional material related profile, like annotation, like if somebody is like reading a book, he would like to like he would like to bookmark some information, he would like to tag some kind of information like commenting and so on. All those goes under annotation profile. Then we have a media profile. If somebody is like we want to capture like video related stuff, like video started, video completed, like closed captioning used or not. Then we have a reading profile, where we can see which particular page watched by a student and so on. Then we have feedback related profile, like survey profile, like questionnaire sent to a student, and then the and related information is captured. Then feedback is shared, that information is captured, like feedback profile. Then we have learning tool specific related profiles, like session profile, like like login, log out, and so on. Then tool launch, whenever we are launching a tool from learning platform like LMS, we want to capture that kind of information, because there is more than one tool which is integrated with LMS, and for that we have tool launch profile. Then various tools are in use, so we can capture what kind of tools are in use. Then learners research related profiles are your search profile. When some learner is doing any kind of search, this profile is captured. And there are some other profile. One is resource management profile. Whenever we are managing a resource, for those kind of information we can capture by using resource management. Then the key profile is the journal profile. Like for example, there are 15 profiles which are ready-made, but I still find a use case where these profiles are not good for me. I want something more. So to build any kind of custom profile, so for that we have to go with this general profile and extend it to meet our needs. Like I said before, the profiles are just 15, but as an action, there are 80 action across these 15 profiles. Okay, so now let's understand the JSON messaging of event model. So like I said, there are 3 key components of each Caliper event. One is called actor, like type person or so on. Then the action, like login, log out, book read, and so on. Then the object, the target. In this particular case, it is a software. And we just learn the types of profile. We saw there were 15 profiles. So one of the profile is session profile. So in this particular example, we are seeing it is a session profile, and each profile has sub types, which is called events, event type. So in this particular case, we are seeing session event. So the key thing is that there are 80 ready-made actions across 15 profiles which we can use to capture information based on Caliper Analytics spec, which helps to build learning repository, learner data related repository. And once we have captured that information, we can build any reports or any learning platform. Okay, so let's summarize. So today we have learned what is Caliper Analytics, why do we need it, and how to build Caliper Analytics based solution by capturing Caliper Analytics events. And we also learn what is Caliper Analytics event model. Then we also learn various type of profiles, 15 profiles and 80 actions. And then we also learn how to send a message and how in a JSON format defined by Caliper Analytics spec. Okay, that's it. Thanks for your time.